Welcome to the training Creating Therapy Protocols in CMS. By now you've finished one or more preparation protocols and all the associated base tables like substances, drugs, final containers, administration type, solutions, etc. Ideally, you've also created a few antiemetic protocols, a list of diagnoses, and a list of therapy groups, but these items may be added later. So let's see how to create a new therapy protocol. Go to Maintenance and click on Therapy Protocol, and to start a new therapy protocol simply click on the button Add. There are several fields here you can use to configure your therapy protocol. First one is a code of your choosing. So let's fill in gemcitabine. You may add a separate registration code and a full-length description like single agent gemcitabine. The number of cycles, typically 6 for this protocol, and the cycle length, which would be 28 days. The next option gives the scheduler some flexibility, so we'll set this to plus or minus 3 days. And the last option also relates to scheduling. We'll give this an overlap between cycles of 0 days. Let's save this first and go back to the protocol to enter the remaining data. So we have several tabs here. The matrix, where you add the actual chemo components. Investigations, where you may add some lab provisions in advance or trigger an assessment after cycles. Next tab is support protocol, where you can add a support protocol by default to this particular therapy protocol. And the last tab, diagnose, where you add a diagnose belonging to this therapy protocol. Let's add the gemcitabine. Click on Modify and add a component. There's a search field at the top where you can type in a few letters to find your particular substance. The dose in this case is only per body surface area. Typical dose would be 1000 milligrams per square meter. In this case it's not oral and there is no loading dose to start with. The next few options are basically to override any options that are in the preparation protocol. So that goes for maximum dose per treatment and standard volume. So if you leave these blank, it will simply default to the configuration of the preparation protocol. The infusion solution would be sodium chloride and the administration type is IV infusion. The option 1 final container and the total infusion time only relates to substances that have an administration using an elastomeric pump that runs for more than 24 hours. So we have our gemcitabine, we have the standard dose, and we have the administration day, which you can click in the matrix on day 1, 8, and 15. Now you can see the system has linked an immunogenetic activity at level 3, and this is where you may add your default antiemetic protocol for level 3. So these have been configured prior. Let's choose this particular one that fits well with this substance. We'll leave the investigations alone for this particular example. You may also add support protocol, which doesn't relate to this protocol. And the final step is to add a diagnose, where you can choose from the list of available diagnoses. Pancreatic cancer would be something related to this particular protocol. So you add the diagnose, And that's it for the entire protocol. Click OK to save. The last remaining step is to add the gemcitabine to a particular therapy group. So we go to maintenance and therapy groups, and within digestive organs we can add the protocol that we've just created. And that's it. Our therapy protocol is set to go. Thank you very much, and hope to see you at the next training video.